Third party Mark Goddard will handle the action for this one. All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round one for this stand-up only event. So grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules here as our first round gets underway. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. As you...
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight.
Holloway still firing off that back. All right, so a close call there moments ago, champ, and early he nearly got knocked out. Seems as though he has recovered.
That's crazy how badly he was hurt as early in the fight as he was hurt. He seems to be coming back around now. But let's see if he can keep his opponents off of him so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, so there it is again. Holloway landing that cross largely at will tonight.
Yeah, Max Holloway is a master of finding ways to hit you. Either, oh, that right hand hurt. Big counter right hand.
He is in real trouble now. Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body, even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet. At some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
Man, that's a fast cross. Beautiful strike by him.
I mean, John, the setup is so good. He sets you up, he's got great timing, and he lands that cross over and over.
We were talking about something else, but a moment ago, there was a clean right hand that got through. Oh, another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you gotta defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times, this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way to stop it.
And I don't have a lot...
you out your seat right here. That's what you love.
All right, so Max Holloway is your winner.
While y'all was suffering from future shock, hurting and hating, waiting for that other shoe to drop. I was relocating this whole operation to the top for you to copy and paste in case you forgot. I'm super hot and beyond your range. It's kind of strange how to change and climate ain't because of climate change. I acquired this affinity for finer things like pitfalls, range, and rules from gold chains and dangers when get high, then die fameless. Slugs spiral out of the chamber and fly aimless. I was too wise to the game to try candy from strangers.
Ready, Judge? Good.
All right, round one of this stand-up-only fight is underway. A friendly reminder of the rules set. Not a whole lot of them, but you can't grapple or wrestle at all. And if the fight does hit the canvas, no follow-up strikes permitted on the ground. Oh, nice combination of kicks once again. Feint left there by Max blessed Holloway. That's a clean right cross there from Max Holloway.
Max Holloway doesn't just throw the cross. He has to know that he's in range, and when he is, he lets it go.
Be mindful of that Holloway blitz. Comes at you with that lead jab.
Max Holloway keeps those hands out in front of him, being able to pick up shots defensively, but also allows for him to get his offense going whenever he decides to. I mean, this pace is insanely high, too.
Oh!
These guys are putting a lot of work out there right away.
Oh, what a beautiful cross there. I'm not sure you can teach hand speed like that.
That's the thing. It's a good cross. The timing's great. But the speed is really what is throwing his opponent off.
And there's the feint by Holloway. Just misses with the right. All right, both men having success here, giving each other a lot of different looks. You know, the matchmakers like the close nature of this fight early.
This is a great fight on paper. This is becoming a great fight inside the octagon. We couldn't ask for anything more.
Oh, that was clean. That's been a weapon he's used all night. The cross is there for Holloway.
Time and time again, Max Holloway throws that beautiful right cross.
Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Max blessed Holloway. Oh, nice sequence by him there, just in perpetual motion in the pocket.
Yeah, he does a good job of moving his head, never allowing his opponents to get a read on him. And when you do try to go, he's a master of countering.
Oh, look alive out there.
Oh my goodness, hold on, John, sorry. He stunned him, that was massive.
Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch. And another big kick for Max Holloway. Man, this is crazy. He's hurt, but he's still firing. Oh! Could be the beginning of the end here. Holloway's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Nasty uppercut lands right on the butt. He put him over down. Still up right now, but he can find the finish there.
All right, that's the round. Holloway's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time,
Well, it took a while, but finally feels as though maybe he's hitting that flow state, and maybe the tide's going to turn.
You know, when you're fighting, you can't start to give up on yourself when things start to shift. This young man stayed the course, and now that shot may get him going back in the right direction.
Oh!
That's how you finish your fight. Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight. Could there be any better representation of Hawaiian MMA than Max blessed on?
Both of them are landing massive shots.
Back to his feet. All right, there it is. Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on his body.
Well, you can tell that he had a purpose to come out here, make an investment, and see how it would play out. It seems to be working right now. And if you know Max Holloway, he will not go crazy if he thinks he has someone hurt. He will take his time and try to find the shot without putting himself in danger.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him, you can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more.
Oh, what a head kick there as he lands it. So we call on the numbers here, DC. 55 total strikes.
He's hurt bad. Max Holloway looks as good as he's ever looked right now. Holy smokes.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
But when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
With a huge knockout tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Holloway.
How about it, folks? Max Holloway by knockout. He had a different tone to him this week in our fighter meeting. He was urgent, felt like he kind of needed a statement maker here tonight. Couldn't have done more to maximize the showcase.
I mean, that's exactly what he did. He was very aware of what he needed to do. He's had opportunities before. So in order to earn another one, you gotta make a statement. You got to be impressive. And that is exactly what Max.
Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will,
flipping lights. He just wants to be heard. It's the beat of the mic. Feels so unlike everybody else alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only fight. You guys got to play by the rules. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Also, you cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see who the last man standing will be tonight. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed without. Oh, that is a huge land with the right hand for Max Holloway. I'm not sure how much more the opponent can take, to be honest.
You will not stand in there if you're getting hit in the face by those strikes with Max Holloway. When Max is flowing, it seems like he's just touching you early, but later he really starts to set down his punches to finish fights. How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion.
He has a really potent jab. We'll see if he can establish it here early.
He always keeps his hands up high as he starts to attack his opponents.
Oh, that shot cut him.
Yeah, it did. You know, you don't expect it. Sometimes the cuts happen when you least expect it, and right now that's exactly what happened.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one, in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick.
Oh, they both threw really hard. Oh! Oh, he's hurt bad! An uppercut landed.
Big right hand. Holloway's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you gotta protect it.
Man, that punch was a beautiful thing. Straight to the target.
I mean, that was a nasty.
Tremendous back and forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows for them to operate at a super elite level. Both truly having tremendous performances.
Man, imagine how quickly his hands must move at a buffet. Look at that cross.
I mean, he's got that cross going, man. It's all about the speed, setup, and timing. When you got them all, get the punch to the target.
Round down. All right, there's the end of the round. Gaethje's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Round two. Justin Gaethje and Max Blessed Holloway.
Ready. Good.
Leg kick lands. He should have dealt with that kick, man. You got to check him early to try to deter guys from throwing those over and over again.
Nice shot lands for him there, and that might just be a byproduct of his cardio advantage.
Yeah, absolutely, and right now he's got his opponent gassed. It's time to really get him.
Holloway's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to...
I love a good check hook. It's a great shot for a high-level counter strike. to go crazy trying to finish there.
Oh, man. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Oh, my goodness, look at Max Holloway.
2 minutes have gone by. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both.
In this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Look at the head movement of Holloway. Oh, my goodness.
It is Holloway's world tonight. Oh, that's a big connection for Justin Gaethje. Back to the feet.
Max Holloway just shot 6 3-pointers like Michael Jordan did that one time. And Mike was like, I don't know what's going on. Unbelievable.
Well, Gaethje's now dealing with a cheek cup.
That's 2 to 3 times now. Holloway has hurt him.
That is it!
Oh, my goodness.
Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish.
Wow. Wow. What a performance by Max Holloway. That was crazy.
Little dog, I'm extra unique. My whole aura scream talent. I've been listening to feel like Griselda and Marvin Wayne.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee.
Ready?
All right, we are underway with this stand-up-only fight as we remind you of the rule set here. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Fighters also cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. May the best man win, and we are underway. Right on the button. Oh, that's a slick counter shot there, champ.
Love the way he's moving. He's doing a really good job of keeping his eyes on the target and making him pay for any missed attacks.
Well, everybody wants a piece of Conor McGregor, of course, including his opponent here tonight. But what else can you say about McGregor's ability to manage his time and everything that has been asked of him since he vaulted to not just MMA superstardom, but A-list celebrity status? Oh, massive shot. Gets through early. Must have been a good warm-up in the back.
I mean, he walked right into that one, John. It's a huge guess, especially when it's this early in the fight.
Oh, another shot gets through.
He better keep those hands up. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Even if he's hurt, he will still fight back.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow it down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
Holloway's eye looks to be cut open for one of those strikes.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, nicely done there by Conor McGregor. Pinpoint accuracy with his hands tonight, champ.
He is one of the most active and accurate strikers we have in the entire UFC, and he just showed that off right now.
Under 2 minutes to go. So 28 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor. Both men going for the finish.
This is crazy round of fight. Oh, man! He's hurt bad!
So wisely. And back to his feet. Man, that was crazy. He was rocking and rolling, and then he got rocked.
He was fighting so well, and he took that big shot that rocked him. I wonder if he's going to be able to regain all of that momentum.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
All right, here we go with our second round now. Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway.
Come on,
this crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Holloway needs to get back on his bike, landing his combinations and getting back to safety.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Man, look at that beautiful cross. Rhythm and blues. Rhythm on one side, blues on the other.
This was one of his best skills. We knew it coming into this fight. What we didn't expect was for it to work this well.
Feint left there by Holloway.
Oh!
Holloway's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Just over 2 minutes to go. He's got to mix things up a bit more. Get some strikes to the body already.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
So and this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Holloway's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
30 seconds left. Let's go. Let's fight hard. I want you to make that cut first now.
rounds in the books. All right, so there's the horn mercifully, I think, for the fighters, signifying the end of the round. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready? Good. Okay, let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. And he caught the kick. Just misses there with the left. There's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some. Oh, he gets back up with it. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Strike by McGregor. Oh, there's a new world order and new Conor McGregor, the undisputed king of the lightweights.
The lightweight champion of the world once again surprises everybody. He shuts up the haters, and now he takes the title home.
All right, so Conor McGregor came in with one of the best knockout.
You okay? Good?
All right, so here we go with this highly anticipated stand-up only event. You got to play by the rules here. There aren't a ton of them, but there is no grappling of any type, either on the feet or on the ground. Fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor as well, so that bears watching here as round 1 gets underway. Big power left hand from Dustin Poirier. At times he looks like an ambidextrous fighter. Good pop in both of his hands. Let's see if he can follow up here. Poirier's stance, champ, unmistakable with that right hand high.
Yep, right hand high, very split stance, always moving that right hand in front of him to try and hit you with that big jab.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just went and started fighting.
Nice feint there to the right by Hub. Oh!
Do not back up. Let's go forward now.
Missed with that attempt. All right, so his power has certainly been heard from early. It appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he wades into the danger, it can be very problematic for him.
By Max Bless.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh my goodness.
Huge left hand for Holloway. Look at this dude trying to hold his own still. There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up, John.
So just over 4 shots. Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball, well, that's what it is right there. He was flowing, and then you... Oh, and there it is, and new! The undisputed king of the lightweights.
Unreal. This guy is a savage, John. And not only is he a savage, he is now the world champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 51 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
How about it, folks? Max Holloway by knockout. He had a different tone to him this week in our fighter meeting. He was urgent. Felt like he kind of needed a statement maker here tonight. Couldn't have done more to maximize the showcase.
I mean, that's exactly what he did. He was very aware of what he needed to do. He's had opportunities.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go with this stand-up only encounter. We'll see if these guys can play by the rules. Not many rules, but you can't grapple at all. No wrestling of any kind. You also are not permitted to do follow-up strikes on the floor. We are underway. No better volume striker in UFC history than Max Holloway, adding to his totals tonight. Feint left there by Max Blessed Holloway. Holloway just looked completely locked in from the moment he hit that tunnel tonight, and really all week. Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered because he's overextending him so much. He gets countered, he may go to sleep.
Good footwork from Max Holloway offensively, defensively. His volume is something with which to contend, man.
John, that's one thing that most people don't give Max credit for. It's that beautiful stance, getting forward, hands always moving and overwhelming.
Man, I'm not sure how he stayed upright. All of that head kick got through.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now, we got to see if he can get a finish.
Holloway still firing offense back.
Back as we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Nice feint with a right punch there by Holloway. Man, that's a fast cross. Beautiful strike by him there.
I mean, John, the setup is so good. He sets you up, he's got great timing, and he lands that cross over and over.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Back to his feet. Seconds now to go in the round. Nice job by him defensively there. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. Oh!
McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Round two, Conor McGregor and Max Blessed Holloway.
Ready. Good.
Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. The undisputed king of the lightweights.
That is unbelievable to watch this man once again overcome the odds and grab the UFC championships.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 8 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
How about it, folks? Max Holloway by knockout. He had a different tone to him this week in our fighter meeting. He was...
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit, man. That one shit.
Yeah. Tricky. Welcome to Detroit.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, so as we get this stand-up-only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set: no grappling or wrestling of any type, and fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent down, you cannot follow up with strikes. Very important to point that out here at the beginning of round one. Fighter blocks a punch. Nice land there by Conor McGregor. You know, DC, he's got a great frame for this featherweight division. Very long, extended reach, and he uses it pretty well. Works off of that jab beautifully, and he is on point here tonight.
He better stay locked in. Just a second ago, he got caught with a nasty head kick.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to this in the octagon, and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. And there's the feint by Holloway. Oh, what a beautiful cross there. I'm not sure you can teach hand speed like that.
No, that's the thing. It's a good cross. The timing's great. But the speed is really what is throwing his opponent off.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall. Big counter right hand.
Oh, a big left hand. Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Max Blessed Holloway. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Feint left there by McGregor. Under a minute now to go in the round. Wow, vicious uppercut. Holloway's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Ten seconds now to go in the round. Sounds for the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner, and Holloway's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really opened up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him, because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
Round two now is upon us. Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got... He is the world champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen,
how about it, folks? Mac.
Good. You good?
All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out. All right, hook attempt, no good. Well, in terms of Conor McGregor's frame at lightweight or at featherweight, he really uses his length well. He has an outstanding reach. More often than not, he's going to have a reach advantage over the opposition. He is taking advantage here tonight. And he's able to work his way back to his feet.
Beautiful left hand landed there.
Full-on brawl right out of the chute. Fans enjoying every second of it.
Yeah, of course they are, John, but they're not in there, and they won't be feeling it 10 minutes into this fight.
Comes the kick. That one blocked by Max Blessed Holloway. Champ, that rear hook did damage, and I'm not sure he even planted.
I mean, he is almost fading back as he's throwing this rear hook, but they got some whip on him, man.
All right, so close call moments ago. We almost hit the showers early.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost over. It was really close. I mean, it feels like he's got a read on him now. So let's see if he can keep pressing, or if he tries to slow things down a little bit.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh my goodness, just the way he drew it up. Pinpoint uppercut there.
That was nasty. He's got his opponent hurt real bad. Now he's got to go for the finish.
Oh, that power one got through as well.
He better keep those hands high.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. Oh, nice connection by him there. And it looks as though that shot actually has cut him open.
Yeah, it cut him open right there. Beautiful shot.
Oh my goodness! What a fight!
Final seconds here. Oh, McGregor's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, here we go with our second round now. Conor McGregor and Max Blessed Holloway.
Let's go to work, come on.
Feint by Max Blessed Holloway.
John, I don't know if his opponent knows where he is right now. He got hurt very, very bad with that punch.
see, but as you see here, in tremendous shape as usual, always puts in the time and training. Despite all of the different demands on his time, still has that reputation as one of the hardest workers in our sport. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this fight.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very good...
He's hurt now. Back to his feet.
Exactly what they did. Congratulations, champ.
All right, well, as many of you know, the overwhelming majority of Conor McGregor's pro MMA wins have come by knockout.
Before I got money, I wasn't in trap kicking dogs, and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook up like an omelet, I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to Magic or Honest, I'm just being honest. I keep a stick or a blicky in case it gets sticky, I'm just being honest. In case she know that I'm with it, I'm having this chick and this trick, and I'm just being honest. I'm with that. Who really getting it, be honest? Hey, posture be giving, be honest. She red like a pan, I got rats in the back, and these bitches be hooked like finance. I up in my rank cause I got right. Death for dishonor. I think they